Hey y'all, welcome to a new video. I am continuing my Declutter series and we're going to tackle lips next. We're just going to jump right in. If you are new, welcome. My name is Rachel. I'm neurodivergent, I'm disabled, I'm also an artist, and I love makeup. I love makeup. But over the last year, my collection has swelled to a point where it is no longer feasible. I'm just overwhelmed to the point where I forget about things that I really enjoy. So we're going to go through and I am going to make some tough decisions. There's a couple things in here that I'm like, if I wanted a really nude lip, I would reach for this. So we're going to do some swatching. We're going to do some comparisons. Grab a drink, grab a snack, get comfortable. Let's do it. We're going to start here. This is a bin of things that have been on my desk or were on my desk, and then I just ran out of space. Oh yeah, there's definitely a couple things in here that are going to go. First and foremost is this lip thing from Kosas. I was really excited to try this formula, but it is just, it's like plasticky Teflon. I don't like this formula. It's tacky. It doesn't set or dry down. It transfers to everything. And I have other products that I would rather use. This I frankened from I took a mango lip balm from e.l.f. and I put it in a flavorless Juvia's Place lip balm. I did this with the honeydew and I really enjoyed the outcome. So I tried it with the mango. I also tried it with the watermelon. I don't know where the watermelon one went. It might be somewhere next door. But I don't love how this came out. I don't know what it is. It's just not the same. I'm going to stick with the honeydew, and these are going to get decluttered. Oh, wow. That's a lot right off the bat. I have two mango balm.coms from Glossier. These are fabulous. These are the OG formula, and this is a great product. I need to put one of these next to my bed and leave one in here. So I'll take the one that's a little more full with me, and then I'll leave the one that's a little less full. My favorite use of this is to put on a good thick layer, let it sit for a minute, and then go in with this brown sugar lip scrub from e.l.f. It is like a bruleed mango. It is delicious. And if it helps me keep my lips healthy and free from like just dead skin and dryness, it's great. It's great. Two of these guys. Oh my goodness. So these are two of the Baume Essential from Lisa Eldridge. The more beige one is in Meet Cute, and the cooler tone is in, this is Fig Sauce, which is my perfect shade of brownie nude. And then we have Meet Cute, which is a little lighter and a little warmer. These are so nice. They look like they're a similar formula to the Kosas, but they're not. These actually have some lasting power. They give a good level of hydration, and they are just so pretty. I feel so fancy using them. I really love this Amicole formula, but from my understanding, they've gone out of business. I have two of these, but they've just been eclipsed by other stuff. So I think I'm going to get rid of these too. Wow, that's unexpected. The rest of these I'm going to hang on to. This is just a regular old chapstick from Burt's Bees, but it's got a little bit of color. This is in Red Dahlia. It's got just a kiss of color. And when my lips get super dry, and I can reach for one of these and it really does the trick. This I was using almost nonstop this summer. This is the Merit Shade Slick Lip Oil in Jeté, which looks like super intimidating and bright, but once you shear it out on the lips, It just looks like healthy lips. It just makes you look a little bit more alive, awake, healthy. It brings a brightness that is really special. I haven't had anything that does what this does. This is the same formula, but this is clear. I love a clear lip gloss. You're not gonna make me mad with a clear lip oil. All right, these are the Squirt Plumping lip glosses from MAC. I have one of these in clear. I like these. They have a light minty tingle. It's not sharp. It's not spicy. It's just minty and it feels really nice. I bought this in like the black gray shade because I was intrigued and I haven't really played with it. I haven't given it much sway yet. So I'm going to hang on to it. I will put it in a to try basket. Actually, I have a bin of new makeup next to me. I will put it in there and that will remind me to use it. The clear one, I like. I reach for it a lot. It's good. This is a YSL Candy Glaze in, crud, what's the name? It's a brown. It's a brown. The problem is that this formula has so much pigment that it's hard to get like a full coverage layer of just the gloss without this really deep brown shade. And it's so pretty. And I seem to remember trying to pan it, but we're not trying anymore. I'm going to actually pan this in the next year. This, I enjoyed the handful of times I've used it, but because it's a mini and it's so little, I just don't see it. This is the Vive lip oil, and it is so pretty. It's got a little bit of thickness to it, but it's not goopy or sticky, and it's just got beautiful shine. It just shines. It's got gold and silver glitters in there, and it's in a really nice translucent-y beige base. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. Phytosurgence. This is one of their new lip balms, and I've used about half of this. This lives in my purse when I'm living my normal life, but since I am not driving or really leaving the house much, this is just kind of lived upstairs. Edam. We need to talk about Edam. Let's talk about Violette first because she's just going to roll all over the place. All right, so this is the Violette FR Lip Nectar. This is so pretty. It really is. It goes with just about any makeup look that I do. It's staining, but it's also really nourishing. I've been following some of the drama with Michaela Noguera's brand and her Ampit Lip Plumper. I'm too fucking old to go buying that shit. I don't want it. But these two products will do everything that she claims to do with those lip kits and then some, and they're such an elegant formula. So this is not going anywhere. I had to dig this out of my purse. It was still in there. Edam. I love this formula. It's so nice. I keep the clear one next to my bed and I layer it on at night, and it does the impossible task of keeping my lips hydrated overnight. That's not something that's happened a lot before. I have used so many different lip products and I don't feel the difference when I wake up with anything except for this. Like even the Laneige lip sleeping mask didn't do anything for me. But this clear Edam lip gloss, lip balm oil, it calls itself a balm. It's more of a treatment. It's thick. It is thick. But it coats the lips so nicely. And for a nighttime treatment, it's a great formula. However, this is the same product, but it's in fig sauce, which is a gorgeous color. But if I really want to layer this on to get the same level of treatment that I get from the clear, I have to really build up the color, and that can get a little messy. So I will continue to use this. I also don't love that if I'm wearing this while talking, it will collect in my lip lines. It will gather in the corners of my mouth. It will mingle with the saliva just on the inside of my lip. So I think this is a beautiful formula for a nighttime lip treatment. But I don't love the intense pigmentation that then comes with this formula. But I'm going to keep this because it's so pretty, and I will endeavor in the next year to use this more. The clear one goes back next to my bed. All right, so that's everything that was in this bin. So these are kind of like my lip all-stars. Moving on to these guys. All right, more lips, more lippies. And right away, I'm kind of scanning for things that I would like to declutter. And I don't see, oh yes, I do. Okay, this is, oh, this has, so I feel, oh, yeah, that's not good. I don't know if it's just because the product is separated, but I also don't care. So this is from, what, Do Gods. This is their sorbet lip treatment. I used this for a long time. It tastes a lot like coconut. It does do some nice, it has some lovely hydrating properties, but I have found things that are so much more elegant and that I like better than this. So bye-bye. All right, I want to have a conversation about the Battle of the Nudes, because I have some very nude lip products that I want to discuss. So in my hands, I have a Rabanne Drama Lips lipstick in the shade Hang Up, a Wayne Goss Luxury Cream lipstick in the shade Nutmeg, and then a Sephora lip gloss. I don't see the shade name on this one, but these are all really beige. So this is the Sephora. I wouldn't exactly call this a gloss. I think of it as like a thin lipstick. We then have Wayne Goss Nutmeg and Rabanne Hang Up. So I have worn both the Rabanne and the Sephora. Not recently, but I have worn them. The Wayne Goss I got in my Beautylish Lucky Bag at the beginning of this year, and I forget I have it. I don't reach for it, and it feels like it just adds to the confusion of all of the black tubes of lipstick. So this is gonna go. The Rabanne and the Sephora are both gonna stay. I am gonna keep these two Squeeze Me lip balms from e.l.f. One is in grape, the other is in honeydew. I mixed these with clear lip glosses and they were great. I really enjoyed these. Unlike the mango and the watermelon, these worked really nicely. So I need to go back to Sephora and get some more of those Juvia's Place lip glosses. Speaking of Juvia's Place, this is one of their like balmy glosses in the shade Sugar Cookie. And it is beautifully brown. It shears out nicely. I feel like, so comparing the MAC to the Juvia's Place, they are the exact same packaging. They're very lightweight. And for the MAC price, I feel like you don't get the MAC experience. You get this like cheap, not great feeling package. The Juvia's Place, the packaging matches the price point, plain and simple. I feel like how much are the ones from ugh. I seem to remember these are about $22, $24. And that's a lot for this packaging. I don't know. I just feel like it could be a little amped up. Charlotte Tilbury, what am I going to do with you? I've had this for a long time. This is one of the Charlotte Tilbury Happy Kiss lip balms in Romance Kiss. I think this is going to go too. I've had it for so long and I don't reach for it. I don't even think of it. And it's time. It's time. NARS. God, this thing has a name and I can't remember what it is. This is one of the NARS Afterglow Satin Shine lipsticks in shade In Devotion. I like this lipstick a lot. It is a nude. I suppose I could have put it in with the beiges, but it's got a little bit more brown. That's why I like it. It just looks like I've amped up my lip color just a little bit. It doesn't look or feel like a lipstick. It is not terribly long wearing, so I do have to reapply, but I really like the color. It's not drying, it's not sticky, it doesn't have a fragrance. Oh, wait. It smells perfectly fine. This is gonna stick around. I don't know what to do with this. So this is one of the Make Beauty refillable lipsticks. The cartridge comes out and you can buy additional shades. So if I declutter anything, it's just going to be the lipstick itself and not the entire component. And just like with Charlotte Tilbury, I don't think of it. I don't think to use it. It's not the lipstick in this shade that is at the front of my mind because I'm not wearing a lot of densely colored lipsticks. And this is very much a densely packed formula. It's hard to shear it out. The cartridge is going to go. I'm going to hang on to the package, to the component, but I'm going to take the lipstick out. This is one of the NARS Soft Matte Lip Crayons in the shade Bahama. These I like to keep my eye on because they do, once they start going off, they go off fast. This is fine. It's got a very light fragrance. It doesn't smell like old crayons. So when makeup starts to get old, it can smell like old crayons, it can smell chemically, it can smell stale. This doesn't smell like any of that stuff. This is a Kosas lipstick that, again, I don't think I've ever actually worn. I swatch it a lot, but it's so pink. It's so pink. And it's just not who I am anymore. I have this marvelous red lipstick. This is Victory Red 1941 from Besame. So my favorite red lip of all time is Rita by NARS. This is the exact same color as Rita. This is in a much more tenacious formula. It doesn't slip and slide outside of my lip line. It's such a flattering red. And I love the history behind this color. If you don't know, Hitler and his, Yazis didn't think that women should wear makeup. They wanted to return to traditional German values. So as a bit of a middle finger, I believe it was Estee Lauder that brought out a red lipstick called Victory Red. And they encouraged women to wear a red lip in defiance of the Yazis. And it is that color. This is a reproduction from Besame. Love it. Love it. Love the history. Love the color. The packaging is beautiful. It was a Christmas gift from my brother and his wife. And it's just a gorgeous lipstick. All right, we're getting down to the nitty and the gritty. Let's talk lip liners. I've not been using lip liner. And when I have, I've been using the Pillow Talk lip liner that's in my project pan. I ended up with 2 of these. So I'm a little hesitant to get rid of any of these. Let's see here. Who's this from? This is from Dear Midnight, which is a brand that I know nothing about. I do like that lip liner. If I want a pink lip, I can get it with this liner. Excuse you. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Oh, yeah. It's a cult favorite for a reason. It's a beautiful color, but it's not the same color across the board. If I have a Pillow Talk, if I had a Pillow Talk blush, it would be a different color from this lip liner. Pin Dash Brick. Love it. It's deep, it's rusty, it's brown. It's the only one like this I have. And the Kosas Hot Liner in Infinite is nice and cool toned, and it really does bring something special to the party. I also just got a new one from Merit, and that formula is so nice. But I only have 4 of these. They don't take up a whole lot of space. I know where they are, and I'm gonna keep them. This is a mini from NARS, and just like with the one from Vive, I tend to lose track of minis. So this is the Explicit lipstick in the shade Body Heat. It's got some terracotta, it's got some brown, and it does sheer out pretty nicely. The edges blend so beautifully. I will say NARS does some of the best lip products I've ever seen. They are just across the board really lovely. Merit, this is one of the matte lipsticks in Court. This is a bit of a desaturated red. It is very much the same color as the Charlotte Tilbury Balm, which I don't reach for. This I think of when I want something like this. And I think it's because this lipstick has made such an impression on me. This is from e.l.f. This is one of their balms, their lip oils. I gotta tell you, the formula on these is so good. The clear, I have like 3 of them scattered around the house. And this one, with its just such a subtle berry shade, really beautiful. These are also a lip product that I can put on at night and feel like my lips have retained a lot of that moisture in the morning. Finding Ferdinand. This is another one of the Khaki and Finding Ferdinand collabs. This is from the Après Ski collab. This is Haute Chocolate. So it's another brown lip. It's a little more cool toned, and it smells like hot chocolate, which I am definitely here for. I am almost finished with Niçoise, Café Niçoise, so I might throw this in as a balm to pan after I'm done with the YSL. All right, 2 more. These are both lipsticks. This is Ritual de Fille. This is one of their matte lipsticks in Oracle. This is a great color, and for a matte lipstick, it's not drying. It does have a very heavy lavender fragrance, as do most of the products from Ritual de Fille. So if you're looking to buy from them, just be aware of that. But this is beautiful, and it's a beautiful formula, and it still smells good, so I have no reason to part with it. And last but not least, this is one of the MAC satin lipsticks in the shade Modest. I don't use this as much as I wish I did, but I think getting rid of a lot of the bulk is going to help. It's going to allow me to see the things I have and the things I want to use in a better light. Let's take a quick head count and see how many I saved. I'm also going to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. I'm good with that. Let's go through how many I got rid of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I got rid of 12 and I now have 30, that means I started somewhere around 40. I've gotten rid of a quarter of my lip collection. That is going to do it for the makeup declutters. I'm probably going to do a brush and possibly a magnetic palette declutter because I just have so many. I hope you all enjoyed this. Leave a comment, leave a like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I hope you are taking care of yourselves so you can take care of each other. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye, friends. Something is sticky in the state of Denmark. 2 households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene.